Hey everyone, James Niggemeyer here. Thank you for tuning back into my YouTube channel. I've got a tip for you today that's something I have been doing over the last few years that I really feel like has helped me with organizing my tackle. I feel like anymore I have so much tackle because of the ever-growing list of different baits that you need as you tour the entire country. And it's important to have those things so that if you see the situation arise, whether it's finesse fishing or heavy line and heavy cover, or throwing big baits or throwing little tiny baits, you want to have the exact right thing for that application. And that begins to grow the list of items that you're going to store in your boat. So this is something that I've started to do. I can't say I take credit for it. I think the first person I saw do this was Aaron Martins, and I adopted it. Before I get right into it, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. So the box that I'm going to talk about is the Wacky, Shaky, and Flick Shake heads. I've got them all into a smaller box because when it comes to weighted items, whether it's tungsten drop shots or tungsten weights for flipping, pitching, casting worms, or jig heads for swim baits, just different things like that, if you start to put them in one of these bigger, you know, say a 3600 or even a 3700 box, when you go to pick that thing up, it's heavy. If you drop it, it's gonna explode. So when you put it into one of these more manageable ones and label it across the top, you can really kind of stack up 3 or 4 of these and have one just for drop shots. And you could have another one, and I'll put some hooks in those in my drop shot box. But for the purposes of this video, we'll go into my Wacky, Shaky, and Flick Shake type box. So in this corner here, I've got shaky heads, the Strike King shaky heads. I've got, you know, like 16 and 1/8 ounce. I might even have 3/16 ounce. I've got, you know, 10 to a dozen of each size, maybe some green pumpkin, maybe some black. And up here, I've got my Wacky weights for like Nico rigging and stuff like that. I've got a couple different sizes right up here and even right there. And then in here, I've got a lot of my Ned type stuff. So I've got different Ned heads here, different ones that I've used over the years, stuff for weedless applications, and then, you know, some lighter wire ones in a couple of different sizes. And this is really something that helps me kind of cover my bases. It's not completely exhaustive from the lightest weight to the heaviest weight, but just the ones I use the most, and can kind of get me by if I decide maybe I'm not doing a finesse deal on that particular day, but I've got a box that can help me get into that situation, and I can, you know, maximize on the current conditions and catch fish whichever way I have to. These here are my Ultra Head Wackies, which is like a Flick Shake type head that's got a weedless little titanium guard there. I've got those in this box, and then I've got some more over here. Sorry about the wind, but I've got some more up in here, some little heavier ones, the Tungsten Owner Ultra Heads. So I've got a few different sizes, and it helps me to kind of organize it out. And that way I've just got, you know, just a box that'll help me fish any situation that I might come up against as it pertains to, you know, a lighter finesse type stuff on maybe a clear body of water. And then I'll have a little bit bigger one for like swim bait heads, swim bait jig heads, and different things like that. Sorry about that wind, guys. So just a quick tip on how to store tackle so that it's more effective and more efficient and not so cumbersome. And you can actually grab a couple boxes for any given day on the water, depending upon the water or the lake that you're on, but also if you decide to go with a friend. Thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel, and until next time, good fishing.